444. The 2 bags. Yes, sir. Yeah. I just want 2. Just 2 right now. Just
you know what? This is on me. Okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, this is for the family.
All right. No doubt. This is for you.
Oh man, beautiful.
Peace.
Thank you.
Thanks. That's a healthy one right there. It got seeds in it.
This one got seeds in it.
It got seeds in it.
It broke the scale. We need a whale scale now.
Yes, sir, man.
Yes, greetings.
Peace, brother.
Peace be unto you.
It's so magnetic. It was recognized as ultra. They weaponized the culture. They mechanized the vultures. Blue pillar. It's so magnetic. It was recognized as ultra. They weaponized the culture. We went from UG Adams, searching for the blacks in China, to searching through these back pages for some black China, then some black vagina. We went from the UNIA and the black starliners to some black masons, black shriners, buying crack from the miners. Went from dapper damn black designers to some Gucci turtlenecks, black He was moving on up, Sherman Helmsley. But the shooters ain't shooting on up. There's nightmares on Elm Street. Computers ain't booting on up. I'm dream chasing through the Jason months. As above, so below. We was adjacent once. Rethink your fears. They drink your tears. While you waking up for delinquent years, the distinctive years, crack pays, black rage, Beanie Siegel backstage, state property, crack cage, hell up in Harlem, the black plagues, Luke Cage, going through his crack range, captured, bulletproof zombies, raptured, toothless blondies, carving a piece, ruthless Gandhi, starving for peace, no disguise for the vulture's eyes, most survive, but their cultures die. Look at Scarface through Sosa's eyes. Approach the guys and get posterized. Or dropped into acid, emulsified. All of your media is socialized. When they see us and they start acting goofy, we smacking koofies, they bad and bougie. I'm a timeless royal, times of turmoil. Phyllis Thomas on Thomas Boyle. Flaxseed oil, black winter boil. Color in the backstreet soil with orange coils. We the lost attraction of your course of action. If she look like Penny for a good time, I toss her Jackson. Me in the carbon is quantum entangled. I'm dripping in carrots, the sponsors are dangle. If I had to decide to fade to Billy Gates, I say young choppers ass like Philly steak. Shit, I gave birth to a lady killer. Object and desire to Mercedes dealers. A hard pill they soon to swallow. Wherever I go, all these drones they soon to follow. I resisted the urge and persisted to purge. Protect the hood from the pecker wood in my neck of woods. Delectable Negroes say they neck is good. Protect the wood, protect his wood. 36 chambers. Inspector deck was good. What's good, my nigga?
All right. There you have it, family. That is Sherman Hemsley. You know what I'm talking about? That is Sherman Hemsley off of the Red Summer. Before we begin, real quick, in the description box, right there below your video, we have the link to tonight's Wednesday, May 19th, Malcolm X's birthday at 7:44 p.m. Eastern, going all the way to 9:44 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be doing a master class in Miami, Florida. It will be on Zoom. We will have a selected few brothers and sisters at the house, okay, to witness this live. This will be on Zoom, all right? It's dealing with health, wealth, and manifestation. spiritual maintenance and establishing healthy habits, how to develop and execute your purpose, harnessing your sensuality as a tool for health, wealth, and manifestation. All right. Please pull up and be in the building. I promise you, this one is going to be lit. It's going to be very, very informative. And then on the 27th, the Evolution Will Be Digitized workshop, May 27th. We're going to be going over a ton of things, NFTs, DAOs, DApps, non-fungible tokens, virtual and augmented reality, decentralization, DeFinance, DeFi, decentralized exchanges, and much, much, much more. As you see what's going on right now in the market, we need to be educated. We need knowledge like we need air. You know what I mean? We have to be knowledgeable about this market because it will come and it will shake you upside down and take your lunch money if you don't know what you're doing. On Juneteenth, we're going to be doing the Knowledge Fest in Kentucky. Okay. We will be in the Muhammad Ali Center. We're going to be joined by Dr. Boyce Watkins, Sabir Bey, Brother Ben X, and Styles P. All right. For all of my Kentucky family, please show up in the building. That's on Juneteenth weekend. All right. That's the solstice. That's Father's Day weekend. That's Juneteenth. So yes, that's there's your commercials and whatnot. All right. So shout out to the family. Shout out to everybody. Let's do this roll call. All right. This is a special episode of Melanin Wednesdays. We don't have Melanin Monday. We got Melanin Wednesdays. All right. I've been out here in Florida, Miami to be exact, handling a lot of business and whatnot. So Melanin Mondays, it was gonna happen, but I promise you, I didn't want to give y'all half awake red pill. And we was running around doing a lot of things and whatnot. There's a lot of things going on out here. I will briefly update you to some of the things. And then the other things, we'll hear about it later on down the line. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. So shout out to everybody in the building. I see Vegas in the building. Let's do this shout out. Let's do a roll call. South Kakalaka in the building. 864 was happening. Yes, hit that like button. Smash that like button. Crooked Letter State is in the building. I see you, Crooked Letter State. All right, Iowa is in this bitch. Shout out to Iowa. Sunny South Carolina. That's right. Cincinnati is up in this thing. Shout out to Cincinnati. West Philly in the building. Colorado's up in this thing. 704's up in this bitch. Orlando, Alabama, Chicago, the South Side, East Flatbush, 253, Marietta, Georgia. The Mitten is tapping in. East Flatbush is tapping in. Okay. Pittsburgh is up in this thing. Sirius A, B, and C is up in this thing. Snellville is up in this thing. Queensbridge is up in this bitch. Chicago, Bull City, Ghana, Amsterdam, the Berg. Yeah, I see everybody. East Side, Detroit is up in it. What up, though? That's what they say, right? What up, though? New York. About to be 90 degrees in New York, correct? Minnesota, Blurdville, Baltimore, Springfield. Oh man, the whole world is joining us today on this beautiful, sunny, hot afternoon. Bridgeport, how's the weather in Bridgeport? You know what I'm talking about? East Lands, yeah, Santo Domingo, DR, Kansas, 704. Oh, that's what they call Trenton, the town. Okay. Yeah, y'all blessed out there in Vegas. The weather's nice. What up, Frida? Jersey, what's happening? It's hot in New York. That's what I'm talking about. The bikes is out. They outside smoking in the streets. Savannah, what's happening? I love those trees in Savannah. I wish y'all could send me one. Haiti, Mount Shasta. That's what's up. I am in Miami, Florida. The breeze is sunny. You feel me? It's beautiful outside. You know? It's a beautiful view. I wake up to a beautiful view. The balcony, I can see a lot of things. There's water right there. There's palm trees in front of me. There's construction taking place. So they're building new things, which is a good thing. You know? So how was your week? How was your week? How did your weekend go? We're gonna chop it up about a few things. There's a few things going on. First and foremost, before I say anything, I have to say rise in power. Rise in power to the legendary Paul Mooney, who made transition today. Rise in power to the legendary Paul Mooney. I knew Paul Mooney personally. I know Paul Mooney's twin sons, the Mooney twins. They are alumni on Know the Ledge. They are alumni on Know the Ledge radio, right? They've been on Know the Ledge radio on numerous occasions. The brother Paul Mooney, we had the opportunity to meet and make acquaintance with him in Harlem back in the days when we were outside with the street ministry doing our thing in Harlem. Paul Mooney was a supporter. He was a fan of the work. He always showed love to Mama Pill. You know what I mean? I think he liked her. He liked it in her. He always showed support. You know what I'm talking about? He actually cursed me out the first time I met him. Is there a Know the Ledge stake pool? Not yet. Not yet. Know the Ledger. We do know the, when it comes to the crypto and that talk, it's Know the Ledger. You know? Yeah, I'm going to be binging on some Paul Mooney too as I study today as well. I want to definitely get a little more lighthearted, you know what I mean? Get into the laughing mood and whatnot because, you know, my brother was definitely a godfather of comedy. Yeah, he cursed me out. We was on 125th Street with Sarnetta doing the Sarnetta thing, and Paul Mooney walked by us, and we were like, yo, Paul, we want to give you a DVD. Because this was like '07. So consciousness wasn't really popular at that point. And, you know, being woke wasn't like cool. It wasn't something that everybody wanted to do. So there was occasions where black celebrities would come to Harlem and we kind of had to put the DVD in their bag. You know what I mean? Like we had to force it in their, because they wouldn't buy it. You couldn't be like, yo, buy this from me. They wasn't going to buy it from you. So you basically had to give it out to some of these celebrities. And we were trying to give him a DVD and he was like, nigga, I'm busy. We was like, nigga, I'm busy. Like, what? It was like, nigga, what? Fuck is you talking about? So mad people started yelling at him and everything. And then he came back and he was like, yo, who said that? He was like, who said that? And we was like, who said what? He was like, who said what you did? Who said, you know, because they was kind of cursing, right? They was kind of cursing and whatnot. And he was like, which one of you motherfuckers said whatever you said? And then I was like, nigga, I said something. And he kind of leaned into the guard, like, you know what I mean? He tried to serve me some tea. You know what I'm saying? But we cleaned him up real quick and we made up. Frida, I woke up at 7 a.m. What is you talking about? You know what I'm talking about? And I already had some tea. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Don't do that. I was working out last night, or rather yesterday, with Shaka Bars on the beach. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel like I got jumped. My body is hurt right now. I feel like I got stomped out. But after that encounter, right? We made peace and everything. During that encounter, we laughed it off, right? It wasn't no drama. Everybody laughed it off. And then when he came back, he stopped on the block and he just was chopping it up with us. And it's been like that ever since. You know, one of the things about being on that block in Harlem on 125th Street, the energy was very aggressive sometimes. Sarnetta used to be on a bullhorn. Dr. Jack Felder might be on a bullhorn. There was pictures of slaves that were hanging on the wall. So a lot of people, they wasn't coming over there with flowers for us. They wasn't coming through with like, you know, I'm happy to see you guys. They would treat us with a lot of aversion out there on 125th Street. We were shunned by black people a lot. Like, let's not get it fucked up. Let's not get it twisted. Although you see the videos where people have been giving us love, they were showing love. You see celebrities hopping out and whatnot. It wasn't always like that. That came when the YouTube fame. A lot of that came with the YouTube fame and whatnot. But in the early days, we had to struggle to get people to pay attention to us. Like we was literally swimming upstream when it came to our own people. They did not want to have conversations about deep shit. They did not want to talk politics. They did not want to talk culture. They was not identifying and recognizing, you know, consciousness like that until woke became a fad. And then they wanted to, you know, everybody was pro-black. So the God, Paul Mooney, made a way. And after that, he showed mad love. He invited us to his comedy specials. When he met Mama Pill, I think he got swept up off of his feet because every single time I seen him after that, he said, "How's your mama doing? Where's your mama?" You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, my mama's okay and she's in her skin. Okay, let's talk about something else. And another treat that we were able to get blessed with is the Mooney twins, who are his sons. All right, Daryl Mooney and Darren Mooney, and they were special guests on Note Ledge Radio over the years. They were also some of the early cryptocurrency investors. They came on the show and they were bringing cryptocurrency knowledge to the audience and things of that nature. So the Mooney twins, who are the progeny of Paul Mooney, you know, they were in our they're part of our they were a part of our network as well. Somebody said Mama Pill could have healed them. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, Mama Pill could have healed a lot of people. You know what I mean? She could have healed a lot of people, but the way things happen, you know, everybody doesn't get hurt. They don't offer, you know, themselves to her so she could treat them. She could only treat people who reach out and make it happen. You feel me? Because there's a lot of sick people out there. We sit back and watch a lot of people who are theoretic, you know, clinically sick. You know what I mean? Terminal illnesses. We have to sit back and observe because until a person is ready for you, you can't. You know, you might be ready. You might be ready for them, but unless they're ready for you, it's not going to happen. So I once again, I'm going to tap back in to the brother's work, right? Yeah, he was definitely trying to be Papa Pill for a moment. You know, he was a very he was when I knew him, right? He was a happy man. Always busy. You know what I mean? Whenever I saw him in Harlem, he was always on the move. You know, always tapping into his skill set, his talent, and whatnot. You know, and I definitely, I know that his legacy will not be forgotten. It will not be forsaken. You know, I pray and I hope that his comedic brothers keep him, keep his name definitely in respect and keep his name surrounded by light and things of that nature. So once again, Paul Mooney, my brother, you know what I mean? Uh, Nigadamus, Rise in Power King. You feel me? Rise in Power. And yeah. And I hope he did some new material. I would love to see something that he put out and whatnot. You know. So with that being said, let's talk about that crypto. You know, there's a lot of people going live right now laughing at brothers and sisters who have lost money because the market is red. The market, Bitcoin is down to like $35,000. Wow. Ethereum is down as well. Everything is basically down. China pulled the plug on cryptocurrency in China. And as you may know, or you may not know, you may be unfamiliar with it, but China, mainland China and Hong Kong, very instrumental in crypto mining, Bitcoin specifically. There's a lot of exchanges in Asia. The Chinese are very bullish on Bitcoin, right? The Chinese are very bullish on the coin. So this definitely has profound effects on the market. As you can see, the market is deep diving. But going back to what I've said before, and when this happened, when did this happen? This happened about a week ago. My advice was, my niggas, buy the dip. You know what I'm talking about? Buy the dip. And once again, my advice, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't work for, Goldman Sachs and whatnot. But my advice would be to do what? When you have parabolic gains on a coin, what is parabolic gains? Parabolic gains is anything that's 100x and above, right? So this weekend, I didn't go live on Melanin Monday, so I wasn't able to share the good news with the family. But when we did a pop-up in Florida on Friday, the biggest crypto play ever, we promoted it on this channel. We brought the brother Slice on. We brought another brother on to promote it. We showed you the flyer that we were going to be in Miami. And we invited everybody who had the opportunity to pull up. And a few did, right? And I met y'all. Greetings to everybody who pulled up on me and was like, yo, I'm here because of you. Salute to you. And in the biggest crypto play ever on Friday, we was in like a dope spot in Fort Lauderdale. Had a yacht in the backyard. The shit was it was plush, a big ass house, right? And we had the opportunity to invest in a coin the day of its launch, right? We had the opportunity to invest in a coin the day of its launch, and man, oh man, that shit went crazy. That's the best way that I could describe it. It went brazy. Let me see if I can share my screen. I'll give some insight as to what I'm talking about. And we were able to get into this coin and dump a few hundred on it. Some people dumped a few thousand. And the shit went crazy. It went through the roof. Right? So here's a little preview.
You know that rainbow. You know it's a movie when you see the rainbow. Yeah. Come going out. We're doing it real big.
Listen, man, it's the biggest crypto play ever. We're in Miami right now. Shouts out to the guys pulling up. Let's see what's going on. We can.
Right, biggest crypto play ever, Miami.
Make the biggest play. All it takes is you just going to
Hot
play.
Darby was in the building.
It's nothing but a play away.
Keys,
But I mean, that's where the information and the education
Blue Pillar.
and the foundational principles come in.
You know what I mean?
Right? You want to be squared, so you could build. You know, from a foundation, you could build.
He was building with the youth. The youth was out there strong. A lot of young people, a lot of the youth, men and women. You know what I'm talking about? Men and women. They was in the building. Learning. With this
I'm trying to say y'all all got in front of me. Okay.
You're not using the muscle.
Right. Did a workout. Got the blood flowing before you get to this money.
Come on, you man. Come on, soldiers. Yeah. Let's go. Don't shake, don't stop, don't quiver. That can happen overnight if I learn the right thing and make.
So we was having great conversations.
This is everything, man. I mean,
See the white people? You see the white guys?
I would flew here teleported.
They was the plug. They came in with some information that helped us make a lot of money that night.
You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest crypto play ever. Youngest crypto play ever. And y'all the biggest crypto play ever. That's what y'all.
See the white boys? Yeah, they came with some information. So this was the coin right here. This was the coin. Right? And this is how crazy the coin went. You see that? You see the gains on that? 2,000% that shit went up. Right? So imagine if you put $2,000 on it that night when we was all in that room right there. People was making $20,000, $200,000. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, it was going crazy, bro. And I'm showing you proof because you got to document the proof. Crypto was on its way out, says the person who don't got crypto. You know what I'm talking about? It's only somebody who don't have you. If you share in the success of crypto, you're not gonna talk like that. You know what I'm talking about? You're not gonna lose faith like that. You're gonna be like, look, I'm eating my niggas, and this is how you can eat. If you can't contribute to the pot, what are we gonna just do? Give up? We're gonna just do bad news all day. We're gonna do bad news all day.
Might be too much sunlight on this live, y'all. I don't know how to turn the lights down.
So yeah, that was the biggest crypto play ever. We'll probably go back to the Instagram because there was other things taking place. I got to link up with a lot of people while I was out here. I had some beautiful conversations with some powerful people and whatnot. Is it too late to invest in the Suki Inu? It ain't too late to invest in none of these coins because they all dipped. They all dipped. Somebody said diversify. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by diversify? Because if you're talking about the white boys coming through, you know, what are you talking about? Like money has a color now? That's what you're telling me? Information has a color now? A motherfucking tip has a color now? When you go on these exchanges and you buy these coins, you worried about the color? The colors that I see is red and green, right? The colors that I see in this market is red and green. So we're not gonna act like we can't get. I don't give a fuck if somebody that's purple comes walking through the door. If they got information for me, I'm taking that information. You know what I'm talking about? Bitcoin up $10,000 in just a few hours, right? Bruh, only time the markets never stay red for more than 3 days, the most of I seen it is 3 days. If you see that shit red the whole week, then it's time to panic. If the market stays red all week, or 5 days for that matter, then it's time to panic. If you see the market red 1 day or 2 days, then my nigga, it's time to go shopping. That's how I see it. Then it's time to go shopping. I say to the family, when I give out my advice, what do I say? I say, I don't tell you to pump and dump everything. But I tell you that you should pump and dump some shit to motherfucking make your motherfucking money back. Now, if you running around putting all of that money into crypto and whatnot, and you're not taking out none of your gains and whatnot, and you're just playing the long run, well, goddamn it, play the long run and stop looking at the days that it goes red. That don't have nothing to do with you. If you playing for the long run, you should tap back in, take everything off of your phone or your YouTube notifications that's speaking about crypto. You shouldn't even be worried about anything. You should only come back to the motherfucking market a year later after you planted your seeds. Other than that, you're going to be listening and going crazy for no reason and whatnot, because whatever volatility is going on in the market at that time, that has nothing to do with you. Right? That has nothing to do with you if you're a long holder. But if you're a trader and you're trying to flip this shit daily or by every other day, then you should be paying full attention to everything that's going on an hourly basis. On an hourly basis. You know what I'm saying? On an hourly basis. So you should be paying attention to what the fuck is going on so you can make the proper moves, either buy or sell, right? There's some people right now, they're shopping like YSL. You know what I'm talking about? They're on these sites. Dogecoin is 30 cents. I'll take 30,000 of those. You know what I'm talking about? Bitcoin had fell down to, what did it fall down to? 35? Nigga, give me 2 of those. You know what I'm saying? Let me get 2 of those. Ethereum is down. Give me some of those. Yeah. Sell products online, buy stocks. That's right. Diversify your portfolio, my good brother. Yes, my good brother. Is you have to diversify the portfolio and not put all your eggs in one basket. That is exactly what we're going to be talking about today in our masterclass. We're going to get into how to diversify your portfolio. We're going to get into how to leverage these stocks and this crypto to work for you. Whether it's going up or down, there's still money to be made. It's still money to be made. But if you hop into this shit feet first and you don't have any education behind it, if you're not tapped into the learning curve, if you don't have brokers and instructors who could help walk you through this thing, you could be lost in the sauce. You could be out here bleeding out in the streets. You feel me? You could be in the streets bleeding out. Now, if there's somebody out there that invested everything in crypto, you should have already made a gain. If you didn't make a gain, you're not tapped into the right network, to the right people who are telling you how to move your stocks and your coins the right way. Come on. It's like looking at farming when harvest season comes. It's people who are skipping harvest season and complaining that their crops are dying, right? They're complaining that their crops are dying. But when you come into harvest season, what does harvest season mean? You take your harvest, you put it in the goddamn wheelbarrow, and you go and bring it to market. You already have salvaged what grew from the crops. So for the people who was dealing with altcoins, last month, you should already trimmed off of the top your earnings and whatnot. You should have already removed your quote unquote, your gains. And yeah, Matic is definitely looking bullish. That shit is going up. Matic is definitely going up. You bought into Guap Coin. How's that working for you? How is that working for you? You're not the brother that said that you put everything in there, right? Why did Elon shoot crypto in the leg? I'm going to take you to my page and I'm going to read. Matter of fact, let's go there right now. I'm going to read you some game that I shared with the family from Twitter. And it really put some insight as to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what's going on, right? This is Rob O'Neill, and he's the info product wizard, right? Rob was kicking some real shit. Rob said, okay, here's my analysis of the situation. Many of the ultra rich feel like they missed out on the early days of crypto, right? The ultra rich had their nose in the air. They was being fucking snobs and whatnot. And they were looking down on crypto because they didn't feel threatened. One of the things about the ultra rich, you almost have to style on them niggas. You got to make them feel threatened. You got to make them feel uncomfortable, because if they feel like they're hoarding over you and they have more money than you, and all of this, you got legacy, you got old money from babies, where some of their people was involved in all kind of fuckery and whatnot, colonialization, some type of exploitation. And, they not like us. They didn't get it out the mud. They don't look at currency the same way that we do. They're not tapping into their talents and skills and whatnot. They're just utilizing so they didn't hop in crypto earlier. You know what I mean? They didn't get into this bitch when Bitcoin was under $100. Number two, they are threatened by it displacing legacy systems. They are threatened by it displacing legacy systems. They don't want no new wealth class. They don't want you new rich niggas, you Doge millionaires and you Bitcoin millionaires in the same party as them. They don't want you around their IG model girlfriends and whatnot. They don't want you at the fucking Rockefeller party wearing mauve, because they plan on wearing mauve. You know what I mean? They're elitists. They wanna be in this bitch by themselves. They have scarcity mind state. They don't think abundant. They think scarcity. They think about, how can I hoard this wealth? How can I take from the have-nots? How can I make them suffer more so my ego can make me feel like I'm a little more important, right? That's American Psycho. These are people who are used to having insider access and preferential treatment, right? They have like stock trading tips and whatnot. Yet a bunch of Zoomer degens with anime avatars, right, and random peasants beat them to it. This makes some of them furious because they don't get invited in for pre-sales. They are also threatened by the amount of new wealth being created amongst the masses. Many of them now recognize that crypto is not going away. They cannot destroy it. They do not have enough control and they want it. It can actually be used to serve their ends. As such, they are now going to accumulate as many coins as possible. However, they don't want to pay full price. They already feel cheated for not getting early, and they are not stupid. Plus, they're a little resentful. So here's prediction one. Over the next few years, there will be numerous repeat efforts to crash crypto markets. These will be coordinated, and institutions plus wealthy people will buy enormous amounts on the dips. We just saw one of those happen. You will see market manipulation. Governments will be used to strong arm and scam retail in order to advantage institutions and prevent retail from creating serious wealth. There will be taxes, coin seizures, and numerous regulations that inhibit retail from profiting and gatekeep on and off ramps. This parasitic regulation will be sold to the masses with narratives such as fighting crimes, anti-money laundering, preventing tax avoidance, making it safer for investors, fairness. Prediction 3. If you have coins on exchanges, especially KYC ones, you need to seriously consider this. They will tie names to wallet addresses and all of the sovereignty from crypto will disappear unless you are smart and Annan, aka why I do not own any crypto but love Monero. Prediction 4. You will see a lot of propaganda pushing for proof of stake over proof of work because they want control. With proof of work, this is extraordinarily difficult. With proof of stake, it is easy once they hold the majority of the coins. Narratives about energy consumption, e-waste, etc. will be used to push proof of stake. When proof of stake is implemented and institutions own the biggest percentage, then guess what? They have centralized decentralization in the hands of the few. This is hugely beneficial because they know people hate banks. What better solution than to have a system where there is no bank or authority to point a finger at and say they are the problem? You simply say it is not my fault, it's decentralized, and you keep control away. Prediction 5. You will see the rollout of government coins and crypto receiving ever more mainstream media exposure with the ever so often rag to riches stories. These are not signs that crypto is winning. These are designed to persuade the masses into adoption with know your customer, of course. That's KYC. What does this achieve? I'm glad you asked. This is how you get the masses to voluntarily adopt a cashless society without resistance via incentives. Government coins plus KYC addresses plus proof of stake equals traceable, taxable, seizable, controllable. This, of course, will not affect the wealthy and their institutions, cunning Annans who hold it from early and now on, and who didn't run their mouth about it or flex on the timeline. In the end, I don't know what will happen, and I can't tell the future. Blase Bloom. Okay? So that's just Rob with his insight. And I think that he's pretty much on point with some things because he echoes a few sentiments I've shared on this show, that I've shared. You've invested a few thousand on Coinbase. Is that a good idea? You've invested a few thousand on the stock, or you've invested a few thousand in the app. I mean, on the coins that are in the app. Let me know. Right? So, yeah, Rob is on point. I'm feeling Rob and what he's saying and whatnot. Rob has some points that he's making. I've made some of those points, so I could share the sentiments that Rob has. Okay? But once again, that's not going to stop us. If it's gonna stop you, then it's all good. Nobody's here to judge. You know what I'm saying? It is all good. You know what I mean? If this is too much for your psyche, then it's understandable. It's definitely understandable. This is not this is not gambling, even though some people treat it like the dice game. Some people treat it like shooting dice. Some people treat it like a gamble. No offense to anybody that is taking that route and whatnot. You do what you got to do with your money. You know what I'm talking about? You do what makes sense to you with your income and whatnot. Because 9 times out of 10, you did what you had to do to collect and create and to manifest your income. So you spend it wisely. But for those of us that are here as investors, for the long run, we're not fazed by any of this. As a matter of fact, I'm going shopping the minute I get off of this live. I'm going to buy more coins. You feel me? I'm going to build up my wallets. I'm building more coins. I'm making more plans. I'm working on more NFTs, and I'm talking to more coders about building out our own blockchain. I am not swayed one smidgen. I don't give a fuck about China. I don't care if America pulled out. I don't care if every single European and Asian in the world pulled out. No problem. We already got the formula, and the formula is a working formula. So we're going to use this to our advantage, along with other things that we diversify. And for the people that are hating and sitting back talking about pointing fingers and laughing because there's people who have taken a loss, you a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And you know that you're a piece of shit. And you're not giving up any other solutions besides pointing fingers. So you're just a hater on the sidelines, and you don't want to see nobody win. And it's it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, that's just your nature, and it won't change. You need me to help you set up a wallet. I need you to buy the ticket to come to the class so you can learn everything, because it's deeper than just buying a wallet. If you're only on buying a wallet and you need help setting that up, chances are you need help. You need to be in this master class. And that's no cap. That's just dead ass, because I'm not askaninja.com. I'm not Jeeves and nothing. I could assist you and I could help like I've been doing over the years and whatnot. But this shit is moving so fast. You need to catch up. You need to catch up. What happens if you buy now and it dips more? You wait for that bitch to go back up. You wait for it to go back up. If you buy now and it dips more, buy more. You feel me? But know what the fuck you're buying. It's 65, it's 75, it's 8,500 coins, right? If you go on CoinGecko.com, they give you a count on how many coins. It's a lot of coins out there. You have to understand and overstand the correct coins. You know what I'm talking about? You have to know what coins you're going to be getting, bro. And just not get any old thing. So give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, man. So that would be my advice to anybody that's trying to, in May of 2021, and you're trying to get in on it. You need to get in on. You need to get in on the learning curve. You need to get into class. You could be working a 9 to 5. These classes are recorded. So if you play 10 minutes of a class or 15 minutes, some of this information, you got to pause the video and go and do your research, go and do your Googles and whatnot, go on YouTube, go and educate yourself. You know what I mean? There's a lot of information in these courses. It's a chock full of information. It's loaded. It's loaded with information. So you'll be able to benefit off of that. Okay? Gold and silver is about to fly. So I've been told. You know, you watching Paul Mooney all day? Yeah, I'm definitely watching Paul Mooney all day. Brother said that he lost thousands. Everything is red. Did you ever get to pull out any money, Tito, or were you just sitting on the money? Huh? Did you ever take out any of the money? Yeah, the gas is definitely no joke. How many classes in these courses? The courses that I have are 6 hours plus, and they're on multiple topics and whatnot. As for the modules with something like a curriculum where it's broken down, that's on the way. That hasn't gotten here yet, but that's on the way where we're breaking down the different topics on multiple courses, multiple classes in a course, I mean. Yeah, people are transferring their money to gold and silver, which makes sense. Yeah, Baby Yoda said, don't play this game without knowledge. That's like sitting down at a poker table and not knowing the rules, right? Like, if you don't know the rules, it's not gonna be that easy and whatnot. It's not gonna be that easy. You kind of got to know the rules to play the game You might see a whole bunch of people winning at poker, but that don't mean that you're just going to sit down and win at poker as well. You know, keep in mind, this is a volatile space. And when I say volatile, think roller coaster. You know what I'm talking about? Think roller coaster. You be in a roller coaster and 1 minute you up, but the next minute you down, you're taking a dip. Then the next minute you going in circles and whatnot. Then the next minute that shit is spinning mad fast. So if you can endure a ride on a roller coaster, then you probably can endure a ride in this crypto market. Like I said, it's a market that can help assist you in your income streams and in your gains, but you got to know what you're doing, bro. You have to know what you're doing. You just have to know what you're doing. When we get up here and we talk about this shit, we don't just get up here and talk about it without telling you that there's a learning curve to it and that there's ways around it. How is everybody a professional? You tell me. You know what I'm talking about? You tell me. You know what I mean? Everybody is doing a class on everything these days, not just crypto. They're an expert on everything. It happened with the Clubhouse era. That's why I kind of fell back off of Clubhouse, because every single person that was talking was a fucking expert, and I never met them. You know what I mean? I never heard about them. I never seen none of their students. I don't know who they've been teaching. They just become experts because you tell them introduce yourself. Now you're an expert. You invested 1,000 on Coinbase. Is that a good idea? The stock, or you invested it on coins? You got to be clear, because Coinbase is also a stock, but it's also a platform that has coins. So I just want to know which one you're talking about. Good afternoon, the Strutting Peacock. So is there anybody that's showing up to the masterclass that I'm doing with Lizzie and Billionaire tonight? We're doing it on Zoom. If anybody's going to be in that class, put a fire emoji in the chat room so I know that you're going to be pulling up and I'll look for you. You dig? I'm asking, bro. So is it good for our folk in the long run, or just get in and pull out? Look, how do you sign up for the class? The link is in my bio. The link is in the description. That's how you can sign up for the class. The link is right there in the description. You'll be able to see it if you click on description, and it will take you to a Shopify to where you could get your ticket. So in the long run, the class is $144. In the long run, I would say to hold on, and it's definitely something that's good. But I'm also saying that I pulls out. My pullout game is immaculate. You know what I mean? I'm not leaving all of that money in my wallets. I'm pulling out, I'm taking the gains, and I'm doing other things with the gains. I might reinvest in other coins. I might buy something tangible, like a new machine and whatnot, a tablet. I might buy a mining machine. I might buy some chips and whatnot. I might buy a 3D printer. I might buy what it is. Is this class for beginners? Look, the class that I'm talking about that's going on tonight with Lizzie Jeff, this is a class this is not a crypto specific class, okay? This class is dealing with manifestation. This class is dealing with health and wealth, okay? This class is mainly for the brothers and sisters who are thinking about starting out a business. If the business is you, right? If you're selling yourself, if you're selling a product, if you're selling something that you do, we are the perfect people to help you in that process. A billionaire PA, a super duper motivational speaker, a world changer, Lizzie Jeff, an artist, you know what I'm saying? A world changer, a motivator, a spiritualist, Brother Red Pill, a motivator, a spiritualist, a manifestor. So that's what we're gonna be doing in Miami today. You know what I mean? the class. This is today. Let me show you the flyer. Hold on, ladies. I'm gonna let you say hi to the family real quick. This is the flyer for the class that we'll be doing today, right? This is Lizzie Jeff, in case y'all not familiar, all right, out of LA, okay? Live and direct.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's Los Angeles. And this is for the 27th, right? This is dealing with strictly crypto and things of that nature. Both of the links are in the description. But tonight, coming up in a few hours at 7:44 p.m., we got Billionaire PA and my good sister, Lizzie Jeff. I'm going to let her talk to you for a few minutes, and then I'll be right back, all right? So I'm going to let Lizzie tap in.
Hey, y'all. Hi. Nice to meet y'all. Just wanted to say hi, that's all. I'm fucking with these glasses, though. I'm feeling myself today. Good afternoon. So, what's up? My name is Lizzie Jeff, as Red Pill said, your girl, rap priestess, medicine woman, West Coast wave goddess. I'm in this thing, we in this thing. And over the past few days, I've had the opportunity to build, to really build, to heal, to mastermind, to plot with Red Pillar and Billionaire PA, you feel me? Lizzie, Billy, and Pilly. We in this thing. You feel me? You right on time. And so if you here, thank you for being here, whatever you had to do to get here and to be in this space. I appreciate you for pulling up. I appreciate Red Pill. And tonight we just bringing all of our magic together. We bringing all the skill sets. We bringing all the energy together for, oh shit. Oh shit.
And we got face rollers. And we got your face rollers. So you can roll your face.
I love your people. They said, Lizzie, as usual, showing your beauty inside and out. She got the Harry Potter pits. I do. It's natural, my nigga. You feel me? I'm a natural motherfucker. That's all it is. But that's what it's all about. It's about not giving a fuck what anybody thinks. It's about tuning in to yourself, to your purpose, to your level, to your highest level of self-confidence so that you can move about this planet in the most effortless, most beautiful, brilliant, divine way you possibly could. Not giving a fuck what nobody else say. Because that's the type of mentality that's going to take you beyond. So tonight, what we doing is coming together for a powerful workshop called Materializing Wealth and Health. Lizzie Jeff, Red Pill, Billionaire PA. We're going to share some very powerful, practical practices that you can implement into your daily lifestyle to really tune in. Thank you, Real Talk. Thank you. Because y'all play too much. This is a troll-free zone. Y'all need to stop playing. Because you don't know me. Come get your friends, Red. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much to Strutting Peacock. That's a cool last name. I just wanted to say hi. I just dropped my album, Prophecies of a Rap Priestess, on 420. It's streaming worldwide on a streaming platform near you. I highly suggest that you take a moment to tune in just a little teeny bit to the music, to the vibe, and allow your mentality and your spirituality to reach new levels of greatness and excellence. And when you're able to tune in, then you can really understand me on a deeper level. You can understand yourself on a deeper level. And that's all I really want. I just want us to heal. I just want us to be good to each other and speak life into each other and bring our skill sets and our magic to the table so that we can all activate DNA that's still sleeping. You feel me? So that we can really dig into that mental clarity that's required to build this new earth paradigm that we all seek and desire so much. They said, can we see the whole body? Yep, my Venmo is Lizzie Jeff at LIZZYJEFF. You feel me? And it got blurry too. That's real cute.
Oh yeah, I got a smart camera. I got the smart camera.
Lizzie Jeff, LIZZY. You feel me?
Oh,
The sensuality ain't free. It's like it is. That's the point. You feel me? Beauty, booty, brains, brilliance, all of it. You feel me? Lizzie Jeff is my Venmo. Show me some love. Everyone who is hating right now, know that you would never be able to step out with a woman like Lizzie Jeff. Talk super black to me. They're going crazy. They're going crazy. Oh, now y'all want to be my friend? They said for real, Red. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop playing with y'all.
Go follow Lizzie on
I got work to
the
do.
platform.
Y'all see these red rose petals? That's how you show up for a goddess. That's how you show up. Yeah, drop them on me, and then y'all go ahead and drop them coins in my Venmo. I also accept crypto. You feel me? Just a little waist bead.
Send us some Doge.
A little something. That's all. If you got the sensuality, which we all do, I just inspire you to tune in deeper to it and let it lead you. Let it lead the way. You feel me? Big pussy energy. For all my queens in the building. And for all my kings in the building, make it a habit of speaking life into the women around you.
That's right.
Make it a habit of showing up for the women and showing them that you paying attention, that you listening, that you give a fuck.
That's right.
You feel me? All right, let's go, Billy.
Oh, you good? Take your time.
Okay.
I'm getting my dreams so I can tap in.
I'm just giving them some of this black sensitivity.
I don't do videos no more.
This divine femininity. Go ahead, Billy, y'all. What happened to Uniswap? They say, Liz, you wild. I am. Follow me. Listen to my music. Download it if you fuck with me. Love y'all.
What we on, Red?
Come in.
Just letting them know what they in for tonight. Okay. Man, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my brother Red Pillar and my good sister. Y'all know we tapped into the high vibrational vibes. Right now, I'm just conserving my energy for tonight because it's going to be magical. That's right. We're going to have vortex energy lights. We're going to have fruits. We're going to have vegetables. And we're going to have 3 healthy and wealthy mindsets in the building. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, speaking dreams into existence. So some of the things that you can expect, you know, is number one is what I'm going to particularly be speaking on is the 4 main pillars to running a successful business. I know not, a lot of times y'all see me on high energy and stuff like that. You know, that's just my personality. But aside from once we take that high energy and put that to the side, then we have to focus on the elements to running a successful business. And those 4 main pillars, we're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss OPM, how to use other people's money to actually fund your dream so you can stop talking about, I ain't got no money. We're going to talk about the importance of coming up with your tagline, your mission statement, because a lot of people, when you don't have no business plan, it's kind of hard for you to actually know what your direction is. That's like getting in a vehicle and you want to go somewhere, but you don't have no GPS and you don't even have no destination or no address to put in. Mm-hmm. So you just driving on the freeway going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have some type of direction that you would like to go to if you want to get to the destination of living your dreams. You know, everybody keep talking about they want to make millions of dollars. But you got to break that down, man. One thing that I'm actually good with is I do break down every single thing that I actually do in my life to the T. Like I know that $100 a day, you know what I'm saying? The average person makes $100 a day. I know that's around like $30,000, you know, $36,000. And if you make $200 a day, that's like 70 something thousand dollars, you know? So my daily goal is I will not close my eyes without making $444 a day, because I know in order to take care of my family, my mama and my niece, that's $165,000 a year. That's the bare minimum that I have to have a year to actually live. You know what I'm saying? So even knowing that, and so like my max goal every day that I'm striving to do is $4,444. You know what I'm saying? See, these are goals. So every day that I wake up, I'm not going to sleep. My big goal, my big dream is $4,444. But what's yours? My minimum is $444. What's yours? You know what I'm saying? You got to set these goals for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like on Saturday, we're going to do the juice fast. You know what I'm saying? Well, we only doing juice. What's the purpose of doing this? See, a lot of us do things with no purpose. We just doing things. No, I'm doing this for me to feel good about myself, for me to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because the greatest like on the Instagram is not the thousands of likes of people liking you. It's how you feel about yourself off of Instagram. Do you like you? That's the one like that really matters. Do you believe in your dream? You know how many people have beat you up and put you down? You know what I'm saying? How much struggles you done went through? Your mama, you probably better with your mama done had cancer. You probably done lost a brother, a sister, a cousin. You probably done been evicted. You right now, some people might don't have their rent money. You know what I'm saying? We just here to tell you to pick yourself up, change your mindset, change your friends, change the things that you're putting in your body so that you can feel good about yourself. Anybody that when I look at a person, right, and this is no offense, and I see that a person doesn't have money in their bank account, that just tells me two things. That person does not know how to effectively communicate, and that person does not know how to effectively execute. That's all that means. You might have a million, and to me, I don't believe in $1 million ideas until they actually make $1 million. Because everybody say they got $1 million idea. You know what I'm saying? It's not $1 million dollar idea until the dream actually gets executed and makes $1 million. That's to me. You know what I'm saying? So when I sit and I look at some people, I'm like, dang, that's a great idea. Give it to the wrong person if you don't execute it. Because you got people out here making millions of dollars off selling you water. Something that's free. You know what I'm saying? But you got a dream over here and you scared of what your neighbor or what somebody gonna say on Instagram, what they gonna think about you. You know, see this dream button right here? I remember when I first created this, thousands of people laughed at me about selling a dream button for $36.63. Thousands of people. And I did not have no points to prove to my haters. But I had all of the rights to prove to the people that believed in me. Too many of us spend too much energy and time into attempting to prove a hater wrong, but not putting enough energy into proving the people right that believe in us. So when I put this out, I believed in it. I knew what this stood for to me. I knew that I was coming out of a negative situation living in my truck. My mama, a tree falling on my mama's house. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, you know what I'm saying? Y'all knew me as billionaire, but I didn't even have the $10,000 that she needed to get the hole fixed in her house. So I said, oh no, man. From now on, I'm not working just for my present moment. I'm working for the future. I'm working for the future generation because I never want to be able to say that I can't give my mama $10,000 to fix a hole in her house and it's raining in the house. So right then, that's when I took my message serious and I brought my ass up out that truck and I went crazy. So when y'all see me always online pushing my products, just know I'm doing this for my family and I'm doing this to teach y'all financial freedom. Own your intellectual properties, own your music, own your books, sell it yourself, and move how you want to move. And that's all I have to say, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your existence. If you do want to tap in with the class, you want me to tell them about the class. The class is...
I got the link in the description.
Okay, the class is $144. Red Pill said he has the link in the description. It's going to be hands down amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going in deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And what I mean by deeper is I'm going to go in on the 4 pillars. I'm going to go in on breaking down big dreams, small commitments. I'm going to go in on the cartoon character book that I wrote, which is Speak Your Dreams cartoon animation, which is the 9 characters. The 9 represent that new life, which is why I changed my name from what I changed my name from to what I changed it to. That 9 represent that new life. So I dead my old self and birthed my new self. When people say, did you legally change your name? Well, it depends on how you define legal. You know, I stopped giving other entities control over how I move. I don't need no permission for a person to call me what I want to be called. I gave myself that permission with me and the universe, me and the God that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need people to give me permission to love people. I don't need me to get permission to be born or to, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff like that people make money off of. I'm tapped in with the universe. I'm tapped in with what I was born to do. And that's be revolutionary, not be an influencer, be a world changer. Tap your butt in and speak your dreams into existence. Love y'all to life, man. Click that link in the bio, man. Get your ticket. Because tonight at 7:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it will be absolutely amazing. Ain't nothing going down, but everything going up, even your bank account and your health. wealthy. Well, there you have it. All right. There you have it. There you have it. You dig? It's going down, and I'm getting into. I got to get into my studies. I have work to do, so we're going to end this live. It's been amazing. I appreciate every single one of y'all. The description, the link is in the description, but of course, y'all have the opportunity to tap in, and if you buy the Eventbrite, would you have to buy it again when we make the modules? When we make the modules, that's going to be on the my academy. So the fee for the academy will be different from Thursday's class. Thursday's master class for the crypto, that's different. You feel me? That's different. So love and light to y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you for everything. Paul Mooney, once again, sending condolences to his family. And rise in power, mighty ancestor. We love you. I don't even have to tell the brother how important he was to the culture. It's already been solidified. So with that being said, peace to y'all. I will see y'all maybe on Third Eye Thursdays if I'm not traveling. All right, peace.